Hey everyone, phototristan back with another video, and in this video I am reviewing the Sennheiser HD800S headphones, which you see right here. I've had them for just over a week and I've been really enjoying listening to them. They are an update to the Sennheiser HD800s, which came out probably in around 2009, I believe. And they've just tuned the sound signature of them. So they've improved the sound signature and tuned it so it's a little bit smoother. The HD800s had a bit of a treble, peak, I think around 6 kilohertz. They were a little bit strident to listen to, in my opinion, a little bit harsh in the highs. So I didn't end up keeping them, and you can kind of see my video where I talk about that. It's a prior video. I'll try to post it up here. Also, the bass was a little lacking on the HD800s as well. So they fixed both of those problems with the new HD800S. They've actually made it a little bit smoother in the highs, so it's got a smoother sound signature, and then they've also increased the bass a little bit on them as well. So these are black, and that's the other change. They just have a different look. And I'll show you the box and stuff that they come in. They come with both a balanced cable as well as a single-ended cable. So you can kind of see right here, I've got the Sennheiser balanced cable. It's got a 4-pin XLR, which is really great, especially if you have a balanced amp, as I do. And then it comes in a outer box right here. And then inside of that, you've got kind of a big display box right here. And if I open this up, you can kind of see it's got sort of a satin type material that you can kind of rest the headphones in there. And then I've got the single-ended cables right down here on the bottom as well. You also get a little pouch which stores the extra cables, and also you get a USB thumb drive. And on this USB thumb drive is the manual, but also your frequency plot for your individual headphones. So you can put this into your computer, and it's just, I believe, a PNG file. You can look up for your actual headphones with your serial number, the frequency plot. And then there's also some other marketing materials and stuff on here. I think it's kind of like a website, and that you just put this in there and then you launch it in your web browser, and it's got everything you need on the USB thumb drive. Here is the instruction manual, and also there's a little Sennheiser microfiber cloth as well on the back of there. So overall, really a nice presentation indeed from Sennheiser. Now, those of you who have followed my channel for a while know that my headphone of choice for the last few years has been the Odyssey LCD3s. Those are really great headphones, and I really enjoy those quite a bit. They've got a little bit of a darker signature than the Sennheiser HD800s, but also the soundstage is not as wide. They have more of a closed-in sound, even though they are technically open headphones. They just have a little bit more of a closed-in kind of a feel. But also, one of the major pain points for me was that they weren't very comfortable to wear for long periods of time. I found the Odyssey LCD3s quite heavy on the head and would really get some pain after about an hour to an hour and a half and have to take them off. But the Sennheisers don't have that issue at all. They're extremely comfortable to wear, and you almost just don't even feel like they're on. They're very light. Also, the big transducers go over your ear completely. They're 56 millimeter transducers, which are the biggest in the industry. But the ear cups just go over your entire ear, so none of it is actually touching your ear. The headphones themselves are very, very light on the head and just feel very comfortable. Also, the cables that Sennheiser includes are quite light as well. So I would kind of advise not getting some kind of a heavy upgraded cable. The heavy upgraded cable might look really good, but you don't really want something to weigh down the headphones and make them more uncomfortable, which can really be an issue with those big heavy aftermarket cables. Now, I do run these balanced. My current headphone amplifier is the Moynier 2 from Shit Audio, and I also have the Gungnir multi-bit DAC, also from Shit Audio. And I run tubes in the amp. However, the amp is also capable of running solid state as well. And I just have to say, with this setup, the HD800S's sound just really, really sublime. Definitely not harsh. I don't get listening fatigue with these at all. I find them not lacking for bass, and this is coming from someone where in my younger years I was a total bass head and had like subwoofers in my car and all that kind of stuff. So I do find the bass on the HD800s definitely better sounding and more than the HD800s for sure. And also the fact that they're not as harsh in the highs and as strident in the highs is really a plus. It's just a really pleasing sound signature to me that I really enjoy listening to for long periods of time. And yet at the same time, they're extremely detailed. I'm hearing nuances in my music that literally I didn't know were there before. you know, think of somebody like strumming a violin. You don't just hear the note or the chord that they're strumming, you hear the actual violin bow hitting the strings. Or like a guitar, you hear the person playing an acoustic guitar, you actually hear their fingers going over the guitar strings rather than just the note being played. So that kind of nuance is what I'm talking about here with the Sennheiser HD800S. The soundstage is also quite amazing on these as well. Very, very expansive soundstage, probably one of the best, if not the best, in terms of that from any headphones that I've ever heard. The Sennheiser HD800 headphones are a 300 ohm headphone and definitely require a headphone amplifier. So don't even think about buying these if you don't have a headphone amplifier, because they pretty much require it. I mean, sure, you can get sound out of them if you just plug them directly into a computer or an iPhone or something like that, but it's not worth spending the money on these headphones if you're not going to run them through an amplifier, because they're really designed to be used with an amplifier, and they just won't sound anywhere near optimal without a headphone amplifier. Now, I myself take that a step further, and I run these with the balanced cable, and I run them, you know, with a balanced headphone amplifier, and that really sounds ideal because that gives you 4 times more power and a much lower noise floor as well. So the sound really tends to bloom and just get really, really nice when you're running balance. And it's really nice that Sennheiser includes now the balanced cable as well as the single-ended cable with these headphones as well. Now, these are 300 ohm headphones, so that's also another consideration. You want to do a little research and make sure you get an amplifier that is compatible with 300 ohms and that is more sort of ideal. Not necessarily all headphone amplifiers will be ideal. So all in all, what else can I say about these? At this point, I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll be doing another follow-up video in the coming months, but so far, I'm very impressed with these and really do recommend them for the price. I think they are one of the best headphones out on the market right now, especially at this price point. While these headphones certainly aren't cheap headphones and they retail for $1,699 here in the USA, I think they definitely compete with headphones costing $3,000 and even above $3,000. So in that respect, they're kind of a bargain, and I think they are probably one of the best, if not the best headphones out on the market right now. So kudos to Sennheiser. I can find very little fault with these headphones at all, and I'm really enjoying listening to them quite a bit. The sound signature on these headphones is a lot more involving, a lot more fun to listen to in my opinion, and I do not find them lacking in hardly any way at all. So thanks for sitting through my thoughts and impressions on the Sennheiser HD800Ss. If you thought this video sucked, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. If you thought it was cool and liked it, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. And yeah, if I have any other impressions in the coming months or something, I'll probably do a follow-up video. But for now, I'm going to put these on and enjoy my Sennheiser HD800Ss. See you in my next video.